Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday, guys. I got most of my stuff packed and I'm ready to depart for Georgia. This is going to be my last stream for my home for at least a week. Tomorrow's stream time is going to be kind of weird. But anyways, let's get into the charts. Market's looking lovely right now. Let me get the camera on. Hello. How you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Currently trading at 98,690 and 65 cents, looking very good. Poised for a breakout to the upside. As soon as we can get above 99,169, we should get a nice, hopefully 100K attempt. Let's check out the liquidation heat map. Okay, there's a lot of money here. Or at least it's maybe not a lot. It's spread out. We got 98,758. Can I just double click these? Whoa, that's so much better. 97,562. And then what's the big boy right here? 97,280. Dude, the double click is amazing. And then the one up top, the first big boy up top, 98,899. Very nice, very cool. Let's make this one thinner because this is just a regular one. This one thicker because that's a big boy one. And let's carry on. Guys, Bitcoin looks great right now. Beautifully playing out exactly as predicted. Just a nice little chill W formation. ETH up 1.43% today. Very nice. ETH got a nice breakthrough, 35.60. Retest continuation. Currently trading at 36.60. Looking good. Not much else going on. Yeah, had a trend line. Followed the trend line. Got a nice 2 hits to the downside. Double bottom situation here. Sol is down less than 1%, chilling, probably getting ready for a break to the upside as well. Everything's very, very funky, flaggy looking. So, we're just kind of watching what the heck just happened. This just take me to $100,000 Sol? What the hell? That was weird. I've never seen that before. Okay, took some time to recover, but we're back. We're back in business. Let me get rid of these, I guess, the old-fashioned way. That was really weird. Total 3, up 0.28%. Very nice. Total 3 currently trading above $1 trillion, which is what we've been looking for. I would love to see a harsh break of 1.13 trillion, which is a previous all-time high that we couldn't quite get through this last attempt. Hopefully this double bottom setup gave us enough fuel to go break that with vengeance. Probably break it, get a nice... If we break it, we might just go straight up from there. But I would like to see us break through, retest, and continue. The up-only scenario, I'm not mad at. It would just make me a little more standoffish for a sustainable... I can't undo anything. This is really weird. A sustainable uptrend. All right, let me check the chat really quick. Clint said the music is weird, my man. Franco said I like music. JJ, am I allowed here? You can do whatever you want, man. It's a free country. Ricky Ricardo Crypto said, Dear Leader Satoshi, thank you for blessing us with glorious Bitcoins. They nourish our economy and fuel our devotion, each humble sat, a reminder of your wisdom and boundless generosity. Amen. Digi said, what up? What's going on, Digi? Clint said, come on, fat fingers, figure it out. I can't, my... Control Z doesn't work, man. It's supposed to undo stuff, and it's not doing nothing today. It's freaking me out. I don't know who's to blame. Others dominance looks very similar to Total 3. Haven't quite broken out above this upper trend line resistance at the moment, so we're looking for a break there. Cardano is down less than 1% as well, just like Sol. Got a nice resistance at $1.10, looking to break above that. But for now, we'll see what happens. Snek beautifully busted to the upside, rode this nice trend line. Snek has been holding very steady ever since this last pump. Currently, just achieved over 40,000 holders with 0 tier 1 exchange listings. I cannot get this to go. When I hit control, this is going to bug me. This is going to bug me so bad. It does nothing. XRP down 0.5%, looking great. XRP had this upper trendline resistance. Not a lot of confluence, but it was there. 1, 2, 3.5-ish. Broke through that with vengeance, looking good. I could make the argument that this might come back down, retest, and continue. No, magnet mode is on. What if I don't want magnet mode? Turn that off. No, I still can't undo. Okay. So I would make the argument that it retests, but it might not. It might just continue. XRP has been super duper strong, especially since Gary's on his way out, which is great. We love that. Makes me very happy. HBAR, still kind of chopping sideways. I would love to see this thing break new highs above 38. People are calling for $1. I'll believe it when I see it. For now, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the price action at all. I think it looks great. It is down 2% today, though. Polkadot is down less than 1%. Looking good. We got some above, like, upper resistance trend line that we got to break through, probably around 8:10, 8:15. We'll see what it is when we get there. SUI is up 6% today. I mean, did I call this? Yes, I absolutely did. SUI broke back above its lower trend line. Oh my gosh, I'm out of control today. How do I get this back where it belongs? Hello? Let me refresh. Hang on. Okay, we're good. Can I undo stuff now? What if I move this? Aha! Okay, I fixed it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let me go back to SUI. Yeah, this thing's up 6% today. It's literally all-time highs every day. Every single day. This thing hardly dumped. It's been in a solid uptrend. Little fake out to the downside. Broke back above that lower trend line support turned resistance and is now going to test the upper trend line resistance. As soon as it breaks above that, I think this thing's going to fly. It's already been flying. C is up 3.69%. Trading actually very closely with SUI today, which is weird. This thing's been kind of mediocre performance, but right now it looks great. Broke above its 44-cent resistance, looking for 52 cents next, and then above that, it's probably free game. CAS, another disappointing player. Waiting for this thing to finally wake up. I really want to see it get back above this purple line support and then continue to the upside. I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be violent when it does. This might be the beginning of that. We'll have to see. Avalanche is up 2% today, looking great, actually. Avalanche is trying to break above its $42, $43 resistance area. Once it gets above that, it's probably going to start moving pretty hard. This thing has had bearish pattern after bearish pattern, and it's broke bullish out of those bearish patterns, which means people are buying it. They don't care what the chart looks like. They want some Avalanche. Chainlink up 1.45%. Very nice. Chainlink had a lower trendline resistance, which was previous resistance and support, and then resistance again. Also had this descending broadening wedge, which turned into a inverse head and shoulders, which had a target of, I think, 24. I don't remember. Let's see. What was that target? So I'm going to be modest with this target, because I always am. 25? 25.10? We'll see if it gets there. Doge is up 2.29%. Doge is the people's meme coin. We got a current upper trend line resistance, which was previous support. If it breaks above that, retests and continues, it's going to look really good. Looking for like 40 cents, I would say. Right now, it is resistance It's rejecting. It's probably going to just break straight through that if we continue to be bullish throughout the weekend. Lunk still got that horizontal resistance at 12. If we can get above that, we can see some movement. And then 12.5-ish is the next area that we're looking at. Polygonmatic pole up 1.3%. Very nice. Had this big descending upper trend line resistance, which kind of made a triangle situation. Not a lot of confluence on the bottom, but it's there. You can see it. Broke above that. This might be the most hated rally of the year because, I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people left holding this. NIR is up 0.5%. I'm expecting NIR to start performing now that it's back above these lines. I don't know if these lines mean anything. They tend to work when you draw them past their expiration, I would call it. You got resistance here. It broke above it, and now it's kind of using it as support. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I just draw it on there so that we can reference it later. Chili's down, 1.18%. I want to see Chili's get back above 937 and then eventually back above 12. So looking for that out of Chili's. It's kind of in an accumulation zone right now, though. Every time it's been here, it's gone up further. So I would call it a buy. Personally, not financial advice. MicroStrategy up 13%. We're looking for some beautiful price action out of MicroStrategy in the coming weeks. Looking good. A lot of people are like, why would you buy that? Michael Saylor's such an idiot. And they all look like idiots every time they say that. This last time this happened, we just had a little bit of chop, created a nice, big, long triangle, and broke out violently to the upside. So Michael Saylor is back with a vengeance and a lot more money and a lot more Bitcoin. So it's going to be entertaining. DXY is down. Looks like we got a rejection off 109.5. I would like to see this continue to the downside, at least for our bags. If Bitcoin continues to pump with the DXY, that's even better. I'm okay with that. Silver is up 0.25%. It's chilling, kind of in this little accumulation area. As long as this thing stays around like between 27 and 29, I'm happy. If it goes higher, then sure. But it usually doesn't last that long in the 30s. NASDAQ and S&P look the same that they looked yesterday. Looking like a W is beginning to form, which we predicted based on the AS fractal. Looking good. It's a lot bigger, a lot deeper, though, because there's a lot more liquidity in the market this time around. So it makes sense. Bitcoin dominance, 56.91. Swift rejection off of 58 earlier in the week. And continued downside. Very nice. Now we have that upper trendline resistance, which is from these two peaks. And it looks like it's struggling to get above that. There's a wick here, though. So there's potential upside. If it breaks above that, alts could see a little bit of pain for a minute. But I think that this is the beginning of alt season, in my opinion. I think we're poised for some decent gains out of alts. Bitcoin needs to get above these liquidation levels, in my opinion. And then we're setting up for a good time. I believe you guys voted for sometime this weekend. Or maybe, yeah, I believe sometime this weekend was the poll results for when you guys think Bitcoin's going to break 100K. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Hoff said I can time you out here too. Clint said check your numlocks key. If that's on, it can screw up shortcuts sometimes. Refreshing seemed to have done it. I've definitely hit numlocks before, like doing stuff in it. And it scares the crap out of me because it's like bing, like really loud noise, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm like in the middle of working. Hoff said Clint can't avoid mod abuse. Giovanni Fontes said, can you take a look at Jerry the Turtle at some point? Put a small 100 in just in case anything crazy. Had a 5x and I'm debating putting more. Franco said, I'm just sitting here in awe of how handsome JJ is. You're not gonna suck up to me, Franco. It's not gonna work. Office is cracking up. WF Capital said, SOH, please show them how. Franco said, for real, I'm not joking. I also know another guy who has a thick beard, glasses, and a good beard. Is it thick or is it good? Digi said, 0.4 for Doge. I need $60. I'm JK. Overton Meme shared an eyeball. Thank you, Overton Meme. All right, let's go take a look at Jerry Turtle really quick. Ooh, we got a $20 super chat from Clint. Thank you very much, Clint. Jerry the Turtle by Matt Fury. This first one. He said, please move Chili's to the bottom of the list. It should be the last thing we should be looking at. For the record, Clint, It is in the bottom of the list before stocks and the like money market stuff. So it's the bottom crypto, and then we got MicroStrategy, and then we got the DXY, silver, NASDAQ, S&P. So technically it is at the bottom of the list. If I put it at the very bottom, it's not going to make sense because it's going to be, we're going to go from crypto to stocks to money to precious metals to stocks to crypto again, and that's kind of confusing. So it is already at the bottom of the list. Thank you very much for your $20 donation, Clint. I appreciate you. It's $20 super chat. I don't know. Do you call it a super chat? Do you call it a donation? Let's go back and look at Jerry the Turtle. I think this is the right one. I'm assuming. It's currently $565,000 market cap, $75,000 in liquidity. Let me check out holders. Uniswap V2. So the liquidity pool is the second largest. If this is a person, I'm going to say it's scary. But they have not bought or sold, so maybe it's an exchange. It could be an exchange. Or a different liquidity pool. Hoff said, now you can buy that country breakfast. I never said I couldn't afford it. I just, nothing will give me back the time that I would lose sitting there enjoying a country breakfast. All right. Yeah, if this is the right one, then let me take a look at it for you. Jerry the Turtle by Matt. Is it Matt Furry or Matt Fury? I don't really see much. Let me see. There's a potential, if you get some kind of reaction off of this level right here, then there's a potential for bullish div. And that's me kind of pushing it. Or I guess you could say that this was bullish div. And that you got your chop sideways, and maybe it played out right here. Yeah, 42%. So that kind of already played out with this big move right here. 42% is pretty decent move. Outside of that, there's not a lot to chart, to be honest. This thing was super flat, which is kind of cool seeing something go from nothing to this now. This candle right here, 500% candle. Wow. And then 33% down. So the fact that this thing blew up 500% and didn't immediately rug is quite promising to me. Let's go check. I guess let's see the website and then the Twitter. Website's kind of bright. Jeez. Fix it. Okay. Discover a new era of cool. Board of Apes tries something new. That's clever. Welcome to Jerry Community. Exchange listing roadmap. Market expansion, major exchange integration, top tier exchange integration, Coinbase listing, and first studio release. Introduction to, can they do this? Like, is this guy affiliated with these projects? I feel like they're just stealing intellectual property. Okay, so it looks like there's NFTs. The team is just the other characters. That's kind of funny. Freaking Pepe's on there. Jerry the Turtle. Disclaimer. Okay. Interesting. If this is the right one, I don't mind it. It seems, at the moment, like a safe bet. I don't know whose wallet this is. Or this one. This one's also a little bit frightening. But outside of those two, the rest of them I'm okay with. No one seems to have rugged the project yet. And it's at least a couple weeks old. So, I don't know. Just exercise caution. It is a meme coin after all. So, yeah, there's some heavy profit taking at some point. So, just chill. But it doesn't look awful. It really doesn't. Twitter's got a relatively small following. It's nice. The art's funny. Looks like they're frequently posting. which is good. Yeah, I actually kind of like it. I really do. All right, let's get back to Bitcoin. Currently chilling. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. Try to get to 10 likes every single stream. Also, share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of January. I think we can do it. Let me go heart and like Clint's super chat. That's so funny that that's a feature. Like, if they add the heart and the like, they should probably put a dislike. Because it's like, who's not going to like a super chat? You could go back to the time where where I bullied, I don't even remember, what's his freaking name? I don't remember. Mitch Ray, that's right. When I bullied Mitch Ray with his super chats, so I guess the dislike button seems relevant. Miguel said, hello, JJ the jet plane. What's going on, Miguel Gonzalez? Market's looking delicious at the moment. I can't believe MicroStrategy is up 13.2%. All these people were probably shorting down here because of all the stock things with the stock split or whatever. They're like, his stock is gonna go to zero because they're inflating it and all this junk. And then, like, the smart people were like, this has been done before. This is not what's gonna happen. And then the stock explodes in price, and it's hilarious. Like, this is too funny to me. People keep trying to bet against Bitcoin and Michael Saylor. They're like taking out their aggression. They're like, I don't have any Bitcoin. Screw this guy. He's rich off of Bitcoin? What a loser. And then they try to short it and they lose all their money. And then they're like, it's a scam. They probably make an account on an exchange, open a short, get liquidated, and then they go tell all their friends, I bought Bitcoin and I lost all my money. I don't know, man. Hund is performing very well, exactly as the fractal shows, which is pretty awesome. I'm waiting for JY's Adventure to show up. We're a little bit earlier than usual today, so I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't actually be surprised if he doesn't show up today. He doesn't show up every single day, but I'm pretty proud of my Hund investment. It has become my largest bag out of nowhere. My largest soul bag, not my largest bag in general. I didn't put that much money in it, but my largest soul meme coin bag, which is pretty exciting. What else? We'll have to see if there's any XRP news. I heard that Sol is now quantum resistant, according to the developers, which I thought was very, very fast achievement. I actually have an article pulled up. Let's go take a look at it. Solana is now quantum resistant, Solana dev claims. The Solana Winternitz vault is optional, meaning Solana users will need to choose to store their funds in the Winternitz vaults to be quantum proof. Solana developers have created a quantum-resistant vault on the Solana blockchain to protect users' funds from potential threats posed by quantum computers. The Solana Winternitz vault solution achieves this by implementing a complex, hash-based signature system that generates new keys every time a transaction is made. Ooh, that sounds awful. Explained cryptography researcher and Zeus Network chief scientist Dean Little in a January 3rd GitHub post. Generating new private keys for each transaction should make it more difficult for quantum computers to plan a coordinated attack on any given set of public keys, which are exposed each time a transaction is signed. What? Are they sure that that's not just Sol specific? Because I think that was a big problem with ETH as well. The Solana Quantum Resistant feature is currently available as an optional addition, not a network-wide security upgrade. This means that Solana users must choose to store their funds in the Winternitz vaults rather than their regular Solana wallets to ensure their assets are protected against potential quantum threats. How it works. The Winternitz vault first generates a new Winternitz key pair and computes the KECAC 256 Merkle root of the public key. It sounds like they just made all this up. A split vault consisting of a split and refund account is then created, where the user generates a Winternitz signature over a message containing the amount of LAM ports, the smallest denomination of the native cryptocurrency, Solana, that they want to transfer. Once the transfer is completed, any remaining funds are transferred to the refund account and the vault is closed. The development could offer a degree of reassurance to many crypto investors who fear their cryptographically secured funds could one day be wiped out by an overpowering quantum computer. Little seemingly poked fun at Bitcoin investor and commentator Fred Krueger by sharing screenshots from a December 19th X post in which Krueger said Solana would be the first casualty of quantum. I mean, I don't think he meant that in a malicious way. I maybe he did. Maybe Fred Krueger is notoriously trolling Solana people, but that actually, I agree with him because Solana is so popular. It has nothing to do with Solana's resiliency or anything like that. I think it's genuinely because there's so many people and so much money on Sol and so many transactions happening. It just makes sense to attack them first if you want money from volume. Because if you're attacking based on transactions and stuff like that, you need transactions to happen in order to attack. It only makes sense. But yeah, Sol is looking good. Kind of waiting for that violent recovery. I can't believe SUI is literally just breaking highs like this. Like, that's crazy to me. Let me see. I don't remember my password ever. There we go. Dude, heck yeah. I got some SUI. Unfortunately, I did. It seems like I've been rugged on Fart Hard. So, how much do I have? I have $1 left. I'm going to leave it. Look at this. This fool betrayed me. Clint said, good to see you're sipping your Thai latte. It does. It makes you better at karate. Delicious. Anyways, yes, SUI is like it's gonna break above this resistance line, and then it's gonna just keep going, and I'm gonna freak out because this is gonna be awesome to watch. It's already awesome to watch. Let's actually go see where they're at as far as the market cap goes. Number 12, is SUI gonna break into the top 10 tonight? No, they'd have to get $8 billion. I don't know, though. They're up 26%. That's a lot. That's a lot of freaking money. Jake said, is there an SBD coin, silent but deadly? Let's go see. There is. Let's go. And then Daisy O. Jeffro22 said JYAI is a Turbo Tokenomics copy. I gotta ask, is the Daisy in your name referring to the game Daisy? Because I play Daisy and it's fun. That's actually crazy. We were just looking at JYAI. Oh, it's not a pump fund contract either. Interesting. Dude, okay, that's sick. I don't think I've ever ran into a random Daisy person out in the wild. Welcome to the channel. I actually stream Daisy all the time. Happy to have you here. If you ever want to play, dude, join the Discord. Send me a DM. It's a ton of fun. Yeah, this thing might go crazy. I'm not sure how the distribution is. Like I said, I was looking at the holders earlier. I was a little sketched out by this wallet and this wallet. But other than that, everything else looks good. Silent but deadly. All the fart ones seem to do bad, except for, was it Fartcoin specifically? Yeah, Fartcoin did great, obviously. $1.2 billion market cap. How did we miss this? That's crazy. Look at this, too. It had this little, like, triangle forming, and then it broke above it, retested it several times, and then just mooned. Twitter has the distribution. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Twitter has the distribution. There we go. 85% public and community, 6.9% exchange listing reserve. There you go. That's what that is. Exchange listing reserve. Okay. Oops. 5% founders fund. Okay. When are they going to dip into that? They haven't yet. Okay. Okay. 2.4% AI powered production house. I don't know what that is. There it is. Okay. I like this. Actually, I really do. The question is, who are these Giga Chads? That's awesome. Okay. I'm happy with that. I am. It's on ETH, so I won't be buying any, but I actually really like this. January 2nd. So it's new. It's currently at a $500,000 market cap. The volume picked up out of nowhere. It's not some pump fund junk. It's actually a copy of a popular Soul meme. Interesting. Okay. Hoff said Daisy algorithm got him another subscriber. He said ETH gas price high. It is, dude. I tried to buy on Phantom Wallet and I literally couldn't figure it out. Like it was they wanted me to spend like 75% on gas. I was like, are you crazy? And then somebody else in the chat was like, I did it with MetaMask just now and it worked. And I was like, oh, thank God. And then I went and did it with MetaMask and it was fine. So I definitely don't recommend ETH on Phantom. That was crazy. Took me forever to figure out. But I ended up getting some PinLink. Let's actually go take a look at PinLink. PinLink. Bam. PinLink, $214 million market cap. Very nice. What did I leave this mess on here for? So yeah, we're talking about the potential for this to be a giant flag. If that was the case, then we did break out. I was looking for a bounce at $2. We got it. We got bullish div, which solidified when we continue to the upside. Looks like we're in a good place. The RSI did enter overbought, which is lower. So there is bearish div here at the moment. We do have some bearish div on PinLink. But I'm still super. This is going to be a long-term hold for me. And maybe not. Maybe if the price goes up fast enough, then it won't be long-term. But I'm going to try to hold it for at least some decent gains. And I think it's going to do pretty well. So you can claim some PinLink. Franco said, this is from Mitch Ray, $2. That's pretty funny. Thank you, Franco. PinLink technical 3 hours ago. I would say technical updates for VO Alpha testnet prior to January 20th release, with the VO Alpha testnet for our RWA tokenized DePIN marketplace set for release in just over 2 weeks. Our devs are working hard behind the scenes on the final development tasks. Here's an update. Oh my gosh, I'm not reading all of this, but congratulations. I'm excited. And then we've read this before, so good to go. I guess I didn't know that they were listed on Gate, or maybe I just didn't pay attention and I don't remember. But this is exciting because that means this is just a huge marketing campaign from Gate, essentially, because they're going to push this to get new users. So I don't know, man. I think this thing's got huge potential. I think 200 million is minuscule compared to what they can do. I think Pinlink's top 20, in my opinion. Let's just say 9.2 billion. Let's go Uniswap. Let's do market cap of and make it the same as Uniswap. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know this, you can now just copy a contract address and paste it in market cap of, and it'll know what you're talking about, which is awesome. Unicorn fart dust. Holy crap. We got to check up on that. Somebody mentioned that on stream the other day. Let's go check up on that really quick. No way, this thing's up 50%. Get out. Did we buy any of this? I don't think we did. That's freaking funny. So this guy created this as an experiment. He's like a gold bug or something like that. And they literally blew it up just to show him that crypto's better than gold. And I don't know. I think that story's hilarious. Like, instead of attacking the guy, they're like, let's give him money. That's funny. All right. If Pinlink reaches the same market cap as Uniswap, it'll be $115 each, which is awesome. I got to check and see how many I have and do some math, because that's exciting. Because I do believe in this. Clint said, feed your damn bird. It's screaming for food, dude. It's excited because my fiance is home. I don't remember. I had to create a new MetaMask wallet, and I don't remember any of my stuff now. I got my MetaMask wallet. I got my Phantom, and I got my SUI Wallet, and then I got all my other wallets. I don't remember the passwords for any of these. And I got them written down, but then I got to dig through paperwork and stuff. It's a pain in the butt. Dude, $115 Pinlink would be sick. Let me go check the chat again really quick. Ricky Ricardo Crypto said, to all the boys that were here at 16K Bitcoin or below, you are a legend. Let's effing go. Dude, I got to see if I can pull it up. I don't remember what I was searching for. Actually, I can just search Bitcoin. I have texts to my mother. Monday, October 23rd, 2023. I said, Bitcoin is at 35K right now. Several ETFs pending. Lots of money coming in. Just an FYI. And then she asked me a bunch of questions, and I gave her the full rundown. What is Bitcoin? And that was it. Then I called her. And then she didn't. She ghosts me. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. And then after that, every single time, mind you, I called her when Bitcoin was at 17K, because she asked me when Doge was breaking all-time highs. She's like, how do I get into Bitcoin? And I was like, you don't want to get in right now. You want to wait. And she waited. And then 17K hits, and I'm calling her on my way home from work. I'm like, and she sent me a voicemail. And I'm like, it's time to buy Bitcoin. You told me to tell you, or I told you I would tell you when it was time. It's time. She never called me back. That was literally the Pico bottom. Would have been the perfect time to buy. Nothing. So then after that, every single time the price moved 10 or 15K or even 5K, I would text her and say, Bitcoin's at 35K. Bitcoin's at 43K. Bitcoin's at 50K. I don't know. It's freaking awesome. Bitcoin's at 55. Bitcoin's at 60. 72. I swear I got all of these texts. This is amazing. I don't know. It's comical at this point. Franco said, Ricky Ricardo Crypto. We all went through that. It was a trip. It was crazy. Honestly, it felt worse when we got up in March to previous all-time highs and then dumped afterwards. That dump felt worse than all-time lows, or the cycle lows. This right here felt like crap compared to this. Because down here, it's going to go up, and it's going to go up, and it kept going up, and it was lovely. Up here, you're like, ooh. Is this it? Everyone was sketched out, like losing their minds. And then I started streaming and I eased everyone's conscious. I started streaming right here and we called every single move with a beautiful fractal. And you guys thank me by subscribing and sharing the channel. All right, let's see. Greg said, good day, JJ and all. Good day, Greg. Greg is our winner yesterday from the Daily Close contest. Congratulations, Greg. He won bragging rights and unsolicited nudes. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Let's see. Have we broken 10 likes yet? Yes, we have. Congratulations, guys. You did it. I appreciate you. Should we do more market cap of? I feel like this is a fun one for sure. Let's do VeChain. What do we think that is going to get up to? Not Uniswap. Oh, if it did, though, it's not even that far from Uniswap. What the heck? Where is VeChain? Is it in the top 100? It is. What the heck? Okay, well, that's boring. It would be 11 cents. Okay. The question is, when VeChain was at all-time highs, oh gosh, I always do that. I don't know what button I even pressed again to make that happen. When VeChain was at all-time highs, what was the date? And where was it at in the chart? It was 25 cents. And it was April 18th, 2021. April 18th. Beautiful. Beautiful snapshot. Let's go. VeChain was number 13. So let's see. Can it get to number 13 again today? Number 13 is Chainlink. If none of the prices moved and VeChain got to the same market cap as Chainlink, it would be 18 cents. Okay, interesting. JY has arrived, guys. Hund is beautifully following the fractal. Getting a little pullback right now, but I mean, you can't make this stuff up. If it goes up to the previous high, I'm gonna be happy. That'll be a victory for me. What's going on? Greg said, I think Bitcoin will crack well above 100K soon, perhaps as high as 120 by the 20th. How cool would that be on the inauguration day? That would be crazy. If that does happen, I think that'll be a local top for at least a couple weeks. I don't know how alts will be affected, though. That's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to be out of town from the 5th to the 11th. I'm going to be streaming in a weird place. The 12th through the 18th, I should be streaming back here again. And then the 19th through the 25th, I'll be streaming in that same place. That same weird place. So if anything happens while I'm out of town, it's going to be extra weird for me because I'm not used to being in Georgia. But yeah, VeChain, if VeChain got to its previous spot in the top 100, then it would be 18 cents, which is a 3.6x currently. What else do we want to do? What's the all-time high of Chainlink? And have we ever checked Link for inflation? I'm curious. I feel like they haven't inflated at all, but let's see. They're actually pretty dang close to their previous highs. Okay, so they must not have inflated at all. JY said fart hard rugged on us, JJ. I saw that. Yeah, I got it pulled up. It might come back. I still got my dollar. It's $1.30 now. I could have sold it, and then I would have missed out on 30 cents. That's a 30% return. But yeah, I did see. I've been keeping my eye on Fart Hard. I'm a diehard Fart Hard investor. All right, Chainlink's high was May 9th, 2021. May 9th. Okay, we have that as well. Chainlink was number 11. Their supply was 419 million, and their current supply is 638. Okay, so they did inflate a little bit. 638 minus 419. So they added 219. So they added 50%. So in order for them to get to $52 again, they would need probably $32 billion market cap. Ooh, MC gifted 20 Crypto Corner memberships. Thank you, MC. Very cool. We got our first members, guys. This is awesome. Thank you, MC. Absolute legend. That's awesome. Holy crap. Everyone's going to be a member. You know, this happens all the time where I'm like just going about my day and then I get a message and it's like, you've been gifted a membership for so-and-so's channel. And I'm like, what the heck? I haven't watched them in like a month. But it's because they're being gifted memberships like crazy that like the YouTube eventually just runs out of people to gift memberships to. So they just start sending them to all the random subs that don't interact in the chat. That's awesome. Congratulations. Thank you very much, MC. I appreciate you. Have a good weekend. Happy New Year. Happy 100K Bitcoin. Happy alt season. Happy Saturday. JY said it gave all inactive people, right? No, I think it gives it to the 20, like the last 20 active people in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you very much, MC. I gotta see who actually said stuff and who was just getting an alert for gifted membership. Clint Wait. JY's Adventure said, wait, it missed me. That's too funny. Holy crap. That is freaking funny. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything about that. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. That's so mean. Wait, it missed me. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's great. So yeah, Chainlink would need a $32 billion market cap. So it would need a 2x from here in order to get to its previous all-time high. Based on their inflation. That's interesting. I didn't realize they inflated their price that much. Or their supply. Very interesting. What else should we do, guys? Tell me, tell me what coins we want to check the inflation rate of. That's funny, man. JY is getting bullied by YouTube. They're like, you get nothing. Miguel said, can we check up on Fartcoin and see if you made a decent buck? Did I buy Fartcoin? I don't think I bought any. Did I? Yeah, no, I don't own any Fartcoin, unfortunately. I would have made a decent buck. Fartcoin is at like all-time highs right now on the 4-hour. This thing went crazy. If I would have just bought some on New Year's Eve. Oh, you're talking about Fart Hard. Yeah, we looked at Fart Hard. It kind of rugged a little bit. Fart hard, rugged. Especially for my buy. My buy is down 71%. But I was going to sell when I started streaming. I had $1. Now I have $1.20, which is a 20% increase. I could have missed out on that 20% increase. This is why you don't sell your dust, because it's silly. If this thing explodes later, then I'm going to look like a genius. If it doesn't, then I lose $1. What the heck am I going to do with $1? They don't even have a dollar menu anymore at the freaking fast food places. It's the value menu, and it's more than $1. So, but yeah, fart hard, unfortunately, fell hard, and it can't get up. Honda's looking decent. Fart coin looks great. Digi said, what time is market close? 7 p.m. for crypto, for the daily close. JY's Adventure said, can we find the next 100x, please? I need it. The next 100x. Well, let's see, actually. Snek is currently at $509 million. Okay, so I can give you a 10x. I don't know if I can give you a 100x. Brian Beinwald said Chainlink 100x, LOL. Imagine. Brian, were you here? We just looked at Chainlink. They inflated by 50%, so they would need to get to about a $31 billion market cap in order for them to reach previous all-time highs. JY's Adventure said, LMAO, you pulled up Snek. Snek is my life, man. I know that mother is going to go crazy. Snek is love. Snek is life. Snek 10x? I think Snek 10x. Yes, absolutely. Let's actually see. I'm all over the place, man. I'm getting lost right now. Snek would be 10x just at a simple 5 billion market cap. Let's go to ICP. Not financial advice, guys. I have high conviction in Snek. That's all. I'm like deep in the community. I know what's going on. Yeah, I think Snek could 10x easily. That's nothing for Snek. It reached 40,000 holders without a tier 1 exchange. They have Snek Energy. They have Snekky's NFTs, which, by the way, with the money that they got from Snekky's NFTs, they do crypto mining. And the holders of Snekky's earn Snek. These miners literally pay a guy a wage to manage all of the systems. It earns Snek, and so the currency that they mine, which is like Bitcoin, Cas, Litecoin, Doge, all that stuff, they literally take that and buy Snek with it. So that's already pumping my bags. Snek buyback and burn from Snek.fun is burning the supply, which is pumping my bags. Snek.fun transaction fees is going into the treasury for the Snek pit, which is pumping my bags because there's more money going into the ecosystem. Pump Fun, for example, makes a revenue and then they sell the SOL on the open market. Snek Fun makes a revenue and then they burn a portion of it and then they keep a portion of it for the community to vote on for furthering the ecosystem. It's crazy. So it would be silly to fade Snek. It's the year of the snake. 2025 is the year of the snake. The Chinese New Year is on January 29th. I'm personally thinking that that's when they're going to announce an exchange listing, a tier 1 exchange listing. Brian said, I missed that. Yeah, so Chainlink's total supply is the last time they hit their all-time high, last bull market in 2021, they had about $400 million link circulating. Now they have 638. So they added about 50% to their circulating supply, which means they would need 50% more market cap than what they had previously, which puts it at about a 31, because it was like, I think it was 20 billion market cap, had it at $50. So now it would need about a 30-something billion dollar market cap in order to get to 50 or just over $50. All right, let me check the... There we go. Mocam said Butthole Coin will be the meme of this cycle. Let's go look at Butthole Coin. Butthole Coin. Damn. Did we miss another one? No, we looked at this one. Holy crap. We didn't buy Butthole Coin? It had bullish div too. Why wouldn't you guys let me buy Butthole Coin? Huge bullish div. Oh my god, I would have bought the crap out of that. 53 million market cap. It's 500%. I gotta buy some Butthole Coin, I'm sorry. Operation Butthole Coin. $5.10 worth of Butthole Coin. It's done. All right, we got some Butthole Coin. Let me add that. Let me add that to the watch list and figure out what it is. There's our buy. Very nice. If that thing does a 10x, I could make $45 profit off of nothing. All right. JY's Venture said, nah, I'm happy for you and the gains you'll make on it further. Butthole is at 50 million market cap now, but I don't have big exposure. Franco said, I did an 8x with Snek, still have a nice Snek bag left. Miguel Gonzalez said 19.5 liquidity. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Clint's Corner said the Snek sounds like Brian Legend and his Seifu scam from years ago. What? Are you unaware of Snek? It did start off as a meme. It's crazy what it blew up into. I probably could have bought way more early on and made bank. But I got in relatively early. Philly said, yo, JJ, you have memberships? Coolness. I got the 1 monthly. Thank you, sir. Don't thank me. Thank MC. Cheers. Cheers, Philly. Welcome to the membership. Franco said, Butthole is 50 million USD market cap. A good barometer is how high did cock get? No, a good barometer is how high did Fartcoin get? And that's at $1.5 billion right now. Philly said, oh, JJ, you see, I'm present for the stream. Vacation over. Philly is back in commission. We'll see. I'm about to go to Georgia, so we'll see. We'll see how long the streams even last. Hopefully the internet down there is efficient enough for me to actually stream. If it's not, I'm going to be upset. We got 22 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We're trying to go to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Looks like we're currently sitting at 542. So we need 458 more. I think we can do it. I think you guys killed it last time. I think you guys will kill it this time. Franco said yes, farting. Also, good barometer. Oh, excuse me. R.I.P. Fart hard. Butthole. Dude, this thing is going to go crazy. Let's see if we can spot any scams. Oh my gosh, this one's probably a scam on SUI. 13.8 billion. Okay. Pengu Duna. Virtual. Swarms. Terminal of Fun. Okay. That's good. There doesn't seem to be any obvious scams at the moment, which is nice. Nice change of pace. They must be taking a break. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a story about this FOC AI. FOC AI. Let's go to it. Suspected insider wallets nets 20 million on Solana's FOC AI Memecoin launch. At least 15 suspected insider wallets have acquired over 60.5% of the FOC AI token supply before making an over 136,000-fold return on investment. At least 15 blockchain wallets suspected of insider trading have turned an initial $14,600 investment into over $20 million, raising concerns about transparency and fairness in crypto markets. That's 15 insider wallets made over $20 million in profits on the FockAI.fun. FockAI, a meme coin recently launched on Solana's meme coin launchpad Pump.fun. The suspected insiders have made an over 136,000-fold return in their initial $14,600 investment, which bought them over 60.5% of the total token supply, according to on-chain analytics from Look On-Chain. Then they sold all their FockAI for 94,175 SOL, 20.5 million, netting 94,108 SOL, 20.48 million. The concentration of such large shares of tokens in small number of wallets has drawn criticism from blockchain analysts. The situation highlights potential risk to decentralization, which is a key principle in cryptocurrency. Guys, if you're uneducated in the way of crypto, don't buy meme coins. This FockAI, oh dear. Wait a minute. Where's the rug? Is this the one that they're talking about? It didn't even rug. This is the one that people made $20 million off of. Who cares? It's fine. It literally looks great. This looks like an amazing chart. They're complaining because people didn't do their research and see, oh, hey, the over 60% of the supply is in these top 5 wallets. That's literally public information. And it's beautifully presented to you on Deck Screener. That's all you got to do is look here. Okay, liquidity pool. Okay, who's this guy? Why does he have 15% of the supply? Who's this guy? Why does he have 1% of the supply? If you're uncomfortable, don't buy it. If you're like, F it, I don't care, it's throwaway money, then don't complain when you get rugged. These people are getting offended for other people, which is a problem that we've had, I think, all year. One wallet made nearly $3.5 million in 3 hours. That's cryptocurrency. Don't get mad at them. The insiders, so they still bought some. The insiders bought some. Okay, so this might be a different one. 38.2 million. No, who cares? It didn't even rug. This is a beautiful lesson. These people were able to make $20 million without rugging the project. It's not hard. I love this. I think this is amazing. This is a beautiful story. I think this article is kind of funny. And I think insider trading on crypto doesn't exist. Now, if somebody rugs, then sure, they're a butthole, if you will. But you got to know that that risk is out there. You don't have to be friends with those people. All right, last article. $19 trillion in transactions settled on Bitcoin network in 2024. This is like a super duper bull article. I'm very excited to present this to you guys. Bitcoin has a current market cap of roughly $1.9 trillion. Let's actually see. I think it's higher right now. It's currently at... Okay, it's 1.95 trillion. My bad. Where'd my article go? And surpassed silver's 1.6 trillion market cap in 2024. Boom. More than $19 trillion in transactions settled over the Bitcoin network in 2024, more than double the 8.7 trillion settled over the network in 2023, reversing 2 years of declining transaction volume since 2021. According to data from Vice President of Research at Riot Platforms, Pierre Rochard, that is a cool name, Bitcoin transaction volume peaked during the 2021 bull market at approximately $47 trillion and sharply declined in 2022 and 2023, Rochard wrote. The Bitcoin network finalized more than $19 trillion worth of Bitcoin transactions in 2024, decisively proving that Bitcoin is both a store of value and a medium of exchange. Bitcoin had Bitcoin had a momentous 2024, that's an ugly word, which included the introduction of a Bitcoin ETF in the United States, the April 2024 halving event, and a new all-time high of roughly $108,000. It also broke the previous all-time high pre-halving, which has never happened in the history of Bitcoin. Bitcoin hash rate breaks records in early 2025. The hash rate of Bitcoin network, the total computing power securing the Bitcoin protocol, hit a new all-time high of 1,000 exahashes per second on January 3rd, 2024. However, the hash rate quickly fell back around 775 hashes per second, exahashes per second, at the time of this writing. Data from CryptoQuaint shows. That's also an awful name. CryptoQuaint. That's so hard to say. US-based Bitcoin mining pools accounted for over 40% of the global hash rate in 2024. As hash rate dominance, the country controlling the most computing power on the Bitcoin network continues to be debated. I believe China is currently in the lead. We just read about that yesterday. According to the Miner Mag, 2 US-based mining pools, Foundry USA and Mara Pool, accounted for over 38.5% of all blocks mined in 2024. Despite the increase in hashing power, China-based mining pools still control a majority of the hash rate on the Bitcoin network. An accurate gauge of hash rate dominance is difficult to establish due to the pseudonymous and geographically distributed nature of Bitcoin mining. Mining pool operators and companies may be headquartered within a country, but often rely on hash rate contributed by individual miners living all around the world. Moreover, virtual private networks, VPNs, allow users to mask their IP addresses, further obfuscating the true geolocation of miners. I will say this, and I know nothing about mining, so if you're like educated on mining, feel free to tell me that I'm wrong in the chat. If I could guess, I don't think people are going to use a VPN while they're trying to mine cryptocurrency. I feel like that would just bottleneck their experience. And when it comes to crypto, bottlenecking anything is awful when you're mining because you're trying to make money and you're paying for the electricity, so it's going to be a problem if anything's being bottlenecked. And that's it. That's it for that article. Very cool. I think, and I could be way wrong, but I'm just guessing. I think when the new presidential administration enters office, I think that they're going to start to incentivize US-based Bitcoin mining with tax breaks and probably grants and other like incentives. I think it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be so cool. There's probably going to be a lot of crypto-related jobs in the future. And that would have been a batshit thing to say just like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I would have said that and everyone would have been like, what are you talking about? You have no idea how the world is. Oh, jeez. I don't know what I just did. Okay. All right, really quick. Franco in Philly. Franco said Fartcoin, also a good barometer. Yes, 100%. Fahid said, yo, what's going on, Fahid? Billy said fartometer. Greg said a barometer. No, a degenometer. Degen meter? Yes. I like it. All right, guys, give me something to look at. We got Fuck AI. I bet you a Meet the Fuckers themed meme coin would be funny. No, it doesn't exist. Interesting. Okay. Meet the Parents. Great movies. I might watch those while I'm in Georgia. I think that'll be fun. Butthole. Probably going to go down now that I bought some. Fart Hard. Still disappointed in this thing. Hun looking relatively decent. Let's go check on our watch list. Oh, Fart Hard is up 290% in the last 24 hours, which is probably why it's chilling out right now. I did not know that. Splo making a little baby comeback. I'm still disappointed. I'm not going to look at the chart because it upsets me. Hund looking good. Popo also same thing. It upsets me. Bork. Let's go take a look at Bork. And then Hawktua. This thing, the ultimate potential alleged scam. Maybe, maybe not. Monkey on Watermelon. Still can't believe I was right about that one. And then Snek. Snek is down 10% today. Pinlink is down 12% today. Whoa, really? JY's Venture wants to look at Gracie. What happened here? Okay. Bork. Okay. Bork had bullish div. It's chopping. Maybe it's going to break to the upside. It does seem to be in an uptrend now. Let's see what happens. Hawk Tua. Unfortunately, this is still looking like an alleged scam. And Gracie. $546,000 market cap. This thing launched December 11th. Had very choppy existence up until recently. A lot of volume came in. Price increased quite a bit, decreased quite a bit, increased a lot right there. This liquidity pattern seems to be a recurring thing on all of these coins. The three to the top. Let me check the chat really quick. Greg said, if you're into Bitcoin, then consider a small bag of Mara, Riot, Iron, CLSK, CIFR, etc. Also MicroStrategy, MSTX, MSTU, and MSTY. Okay. Billy said, yo, JY. Greg said, show your support for JJ and team by tapping that like button. JY said, yo, Philly. Marvelous Monster Media said, Compound. I will take a look at Compound for you in a moment. Philly said, Greg, the like button is too far. Miguel said, what are your thoughts on Tron? I'll check on that in a minute as well. I want to look at Compound and then Tron. Let me look at Gracie really quick for JY's Adventure. Oops. So this is in a uptrend, even if it's small. So as long as you hold this support, I would say you're in a good position. It is on the low side. You do have bullish div off of this as well, which is actually really good. This might run. What are you up from that point right now? 106%. So the bullish div may have played out already. I'm not sure. $546,000 market cap. 571. Okay, so this definitely hit $1 million market cap for sure. No? Yes. Hit $1 million right here. So it got up to 3 million. Okay. What does it do? It's Truth Terminals cat. Interesting. Damn, Greg. Damn. All right, let me go take a look at Compound and then Tron. But yeah, this looks good. The holder distribution looks amazing. Let me check on the Twitter. Twitter's very small followers. This is actually awesome. Interesting. Okay, Compound is next. Sure, Coinbase. Okay. So it looks like Compound is still in its little distribution area like all the other alts are. Compound is just going to have to break up out of that. Yeah, once you get a break above this, I would actually even just call it 90. Once break above 90, retest, continuation. At the moment, still in an uptrend. Actually, very nicely following these trend lines from these 2, possibly 3 points right there. Bounce off of that for support. See back here, you got a nice distribution sideways. Up here, you got even higher distribution. Maybe it goes sideways for a minute. But with the way that the market's going, I could see it breaking up. This is March. So this is when Bitcoin broke previous all-time highs, which was a big deal. So it makes sense that this went sideways after that as well. The uptrend is the most important thing. The increase in volume looks really good. Yeah, with Compound, if it goes down, I would look for a bounce actually at this 74, 75 level. Personally, as long as the market stays bullish, I would actually look for this to break above 90 retest, and then continue to the upside. You want to look for 90, and then you want to look for a break above 110, I would call it, and then eventually a break above 120. And then from 120 up, you're probably in for some good pumpage. Not financial advice. And then let's go look at Tron. Tron is also, we just looked at this the other day, but why is this a different chart? There we go. Okay. Tron also has this trend line. Potential sloppy triangle. The upper trend line resistance was broke, potential retest, but it did ride this blue trend line in preference, it seems. So I would follow the blue trend line more than the red. If it goes down, look for support at 26. I would not want to see it break that. If it broke that, it's probably in trouble. But at the moment, price looks good. Probably going to have resistance right here at 30. And more resistance, maybe, I don't know, 33. And above that, you should be good to go. Yeah, Greg said, Justin's son never got his 5 million lunch date with Warren. Bummer. That's crazy. Philly said, but I like JJ's show anyway. JJ went 48-hour live show. I had people vote for 24. I think John got mad, actually. John was like, you need rest. He went like full dad on me. Greg said, Philly, find a cat. It's Will then? Philly said, Greg, my mouse pad is a pit bull. My cat won't go near it. The dog, not the singer. Greg said, once Bitcoin makes its run this month, alt season will be in full swing. Over 1 trillion has moved in total in 2 months, and Bitcoin dominance is down like 6% in 5 weeks, equals hundreds of billions moving into the alt space. Let's effing go. Miguel said, awesome, thanks. You're welcome, Miguel. Thank you for smashing the like button and sharing the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I think we can do it. Let me take a sip of my chai latte. All right. Let's see. The historical snapshot from May 9th, 2021. Let's go to total 3 again. And look at the daily. So our high was in November 9th or prior, 2021. So let's actually go to that. November, that's crazy. Let's go to November 7th, 2021. The Echelon Show said Sol, small time frame price prediction. Let's go take a look at that. Small time frame. So let me do the 4-hour first, and then I'll work my way down. 4-hour, currently sitting at 216 and 17 cents. All I'm seeing is this bust up, chill, bust up, chill. Is it going to bust up again? But it does seem to lag each time. We got weekend volume at the moment. Let me go down to the 15-minute and see what I see. See, do you see how this busted up and then chilled and then curled up? And then chilled. Is this going to curl up? That'd be my guess. I'm looking for Sol to go retest this previous lower trend line support, now turned resistance, this blue line right here. I don't know if that's going to happen between today and tomorrow. I'm not sure. But that'd be my guess without any crazy bearish price action. Bitcoin dominance is on a downtrend. It's got some overhead resistance that I can't seem to get over. So I could see Sol continue to rip. I would love to see it go up that high. That'd be kind of crazy. This last move we got was from January. Yeah, the entirety of January 3rd. Right here. was 4, up to the peak 5-6%. So let's do 6% from here. So 6% would put it up at 230. And then I'm going to do the entirety of January 4th. Actually, January 4th to the 5th at 22.15. Right there. So I'm looking for like a test of 230 personally if it decides to go up. I don't know if that's going to happen. It might not. I'm not seeing any reason for any overhead resistance at the moment, but it does seem to have a trend line there. So if it breaks above this trend line, then I would look for 230. That's what I would do. Only if it breaks above this, though. So they said hopefully 400 to 500. People are calling for $1,000 Sol. I was like, whoa. Which, it's not impossible. I would actually love to see that. Let's just do this. Let's manifest. Let's fantasize for a minute. What if Sol really was the ETH killer? And ETH, even if it wasn't, even if ETH goes up and Sol just takes ETH's current market cap, Sol would be $911.63. That's pretty crazy. The fact that Sol is doing more revenue than ETH and still like 4 times less than ETH, that's impressive. All right. The Echelon Show showed chances of 213 in 2 to 4 hours. 213. 213 is right there. I'd say they're relatively decent chances. I would go 60. Just in my opinion. But it is kind of at the end of its rope. You got this from this peak, you got a little pump and pullback, and then it starts going up again. It didn't like its lowest point was in the middle. So if you're going off of that, you're kind of maybe overextended, but it is weekend volume. This was Friday. So Friday makes a little more sense for more upside potential. Saturday makes a little more sense for more downside potential because of the lack of volume. So I would say, personally, I would call it a 60% chance that you get a little pullback right here. And then maybe you get your break and retest and continuation. I don't know. All right, Bitcoin dominance. Let's go back up to our 4-hour time frame. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is breaking down very beautifully. Greg said Sol is tough to figure out. There are contrary INDs such long MACD, RSI, DMI, and BTMM, TDI, so sideways for now. That's what it seems like, yeah. Billy said, I hate sideways. And the Echelon Show said, thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in, smashing the like button, and sharing the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We got 16, 17 people watching right now, guys. Appreciate you guys for joining. Let me know what coins you want me to take a look at. We're gonna keep going through our historical snapshot right now. So last year, for all-time highs, for the all-time high, like of total 3, Sol was number 4 at $250. And that's kind of crazy because Sol's at $216 right now. And I'm pretty sure it broke that all-time high already. It did. It went to 260 something, which is crazy. That's impressive. BNB. Wow. Look at this. So Sol had a $75 billion market cap. What's their current market cap? Their market cap's higher, 104 billion. So that shows you their inflation because their market cap is higher, but their price is actually lower. So they did inflate their supply, which I think everything has, genuinely. Polkadot was at $52 with $51 billion market cap. Polkadot is currently at 11. They're 5x below their previous highs. On market cap, on price, 7 times 5. So 35. So yeah, they wouldn't even, they've also inflated. Polkadot has also inflated their supply. Oof, Terra's in here, number 12. That's weird. Avalanche, number 13. So Avalanche always seems to hover around number 13. Whoa, Avalanche got to $87. What are they at right now? 42? Nice. That's crazy. Okay. Chainlink, Uniswap, SHIB. What was the next meme coin, actually? After SHIB, what do we got? Is there any? I don't know. I don't think that there is. Look at that. So weird that Terra USD is in here too. Ooh, it like gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's like looking at a ghost. Dogelon Mars had a $1.1 billion market cap. Wow. So we looked at it. The top 10 meme coins are in the top 100. So, and it is only 10. There's only 10 meme coins in the top 100. But that means that 10% of the top 100 cryptocurrencies, as far as market cap is concerned, are meme coins, which is a crazy metric. Greg said, I have a huge hit list of alts that may be teed up for making some great moves, but it all depends on the composite operators and which one they land on. Kind of like musical chairs. That's why, I think that's why diversity is so important. You got to have a little bit of, like, not a little bit of everything, but you got to have a nice variety of everything. That way, when stuff pumps like crazy, then you can rotate or even just take profits altogether out of that one item. And then as things pump, you take your profits along the way on those things that are pumping. And then by the time the bull market's over, you're left with like whatever percentage of your bags and a big fat stack of cash. Or stablecoin or whatever. Billy said, I'm taking a $400 loss on FTM perp on KuCoin. It's getting delisted. Billy, are you sure it's getting delisted? I thought that they were just changing their name. $400 loss sucks. Ren BTC, Bitcoin Gold. I can't believe Dogelon Mars got this high. That's crazy. What are they at right now? $132 million. That's actually still kind of impressive. Aren't these the guys that like made that crazy sculpture and like drove it to SpaceX or something? All right, Crypto Shark said Pepe and Landwolf 0x67 doing big things. Let's go take a look. Pepe is like the OG Pepe, correct? 0x67, yep. Okay, so we've looked at Landwolf. There was a upper trendline resistance, which actually formed a gigantic bearish div, but it broke bullish above it, retested, and is now continuing to the upside. Landwolf actually looks bullish as F right now. That's impressive. And look at that. It also did its own bullish div right here. That's awesome. $179.6 million market cap. This actually looks poised for some decent upside if it continues. Otherwise, this could be a fake out. That bearish div is still potentially in play. I don't know if the break above constitutes invalidation. But that's actually awesome. That's really cool. Pepe is next. Pepe has resistance at 2250. Kind of chilling. What is that? Is that bullish div? Yes, it is. So you got bullish div right here, which if you would have traded that, you would currently be up 44%. Just saying. Even if, because you don't know that the bullish div happens until it actually gets a reaction. So even if you bought right there, you'd be up 30%, which is pretty impressive. So you had bearish div, which pushed the price down into bullish div. There's bullish div right here, which pushed the price up into bearish div, which pushed it down into bigger bullish div. So that's some kind of something. There's a lot of signs happening. The divergence is genuinely playing out each time it occurs, which is impressive. It's not quite overbought, and it's trading to the upside. Pepe actually looks really good. So you're going to have a triangle right here by the time it hits that. And this is supposed to be bearish, but because of the way the market's going, it's probably going to break bullish to the upside. Tyler said, I'm here. SUI broke $5. Let's effing go. Tyler, SUI is at $5.22. It's going crazy. What did I say? What did I say? Let's go. SUI is like, shows up to like Thanksgiving and then like slaps everyone in the face. And they all say thank you. And then SUI just like stands outside on the front porch and like smokes a cigar. And everyone's like, oh my God. He's so smart and successful. It's freaking awesome. SUI is like the Chuck Norris of crypto. Anytime anything happens, SUI is just like insane. I saw a tweet the other day, and it was like, Chuck Norris mines Bitcoin with a pencil and a piece of paper. I was like, that's so badass. All right, let's do a quick update on our liquidation heat map, see if there's any changes. Does look like we're getting a little pushed down for Bitcoin, which is no big deal. Symbol. And 12 hour. And zoom. All right, we got 98,816. And then the big boy above is at 98,957. And then below, ooh, that's a big boy, 97,616. And then this one, even further below, 23, 34, 16, 35. I'll go to that one. 96,981. And that's it. Oops. There we go. Okay. What? Tyler said, what did I say, LOL? I am the SUI Maxi. Sorry, I wasn't on Shot a Deer. What? Oh, you weren't on You Shot a Deer. You should have used a comma. Congratulations. That's a lot of good meat. Did you eat the back straps? Billy said, I took too much profit on SUI yesterday. Well, now there's even more. I still have my SUI. I guess I should have bought more on this pullback. I'm kind of a little butthurt that I didn't buy more. I've been saying it's gonna go crazy. I bought HBAR. I bought HBAR instead. Which is, yeah, it's up. It's not up like SUI. And I think I looked too. That's what it was. So SUI is already way up here. HBAR, I was like, well, I can get way more profits out of HBAR if it hits the top 10. So, my bad. Tyler said, yep, sorry, driving home. Why are you apologizing? Like, weirdly apologizing. I'm like, where have you been? Where have you been?
Tyler, don't come in here. What is it? How long have we been going? 96 minutes later. Cheers. Cheers to the deer. All right. Let's see. Polka dot. Cass. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say. Why is SUI pumping? Let's actually go see if we can determine that. Get out of here, Tyler. I'm not fulfilling your weird fetish. Get out of here. There we go, Twitter. Okay. And let me switch my chat to live chat just so I don't F anything up for the daily close contest. Oopsie. There we go. We got the daily close. Are we going to do the daily close contest today? So, because I got to get up early and leave for Georgia, I'm probably going to get off right as soon as the daily close contest is done. So, apologies to whoever wins. Okay. SUI's total value locked has soared past 1.8 billion, 1.9 billion, and now sits above 2 billion. That way to start the new year? Okay. That's much better, Tyler. Look at all of those Solana builders who ranked SUI as their preferred Alt L1 of choice. Ooh. I anonymously polled 42 Solana founders to get their unfiltered opinions on other chains, VCs, startups, and the cabal and more. Responses were spicy. Ooh. Birds game builds gateway to Web3. The makers of the Bird Dogs want to help newbies spread, what is this? Leading meme coin and GameFi Telegram mini app on the SUI network. On the blockchain, just a few months after its July launch, the Telegram-based mini app has attracted millions of new players. While many flock to Telegram for crypto speculation, the Birds team offers an, I don't know. Does anyone here do anything on Telegram? I've genuinely tried. And there's stuff on there. There's people on there. It's like super crypto equivalent and heavy. And like all these exchanges are like, you have to join Telegram and message us to do these things. And I'm like, I can't get into it. I don't know why. So it looks like it's just, I don't know, people buying up SUI for the new year. Regardless, it's crazy impressive. I don't really know what more to think of it. This thing came out of nowhere. How long has SUI been around? I'm looking at Binance right now. Let's go to the monthly. Since May of 2023, at least. Wow, dude. Wow. Look at this. If you would have bought it just in August. Are you crazy? Are we stupid? What the heck? 626%. I remember back like way down here when I was like SUI, resistance lines, points of interest, blah, blah, blah. And then it broke above that, retested it, and then just went bam. $3.91, back down. Bullish div, bam. $4.38, back down. Bullish div, bam. Was that a pressure cooker move? There's two sets of bullish div. That's definitely bearish div. And that's definitely bearish div. That was a pressure cooker. This whole thing was a pressure cooker right here. That's awesome. And we watched it play out live at JJ's Crypto Corner. Tyler wants to take a look at Pinlink. Let's go take a look at Pinlink for Tyler. Dang, what happened to Fart Hard? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Pinlink getting a little pullback. Minus 9% candle right now at the moment. There was bearish div, which we pointed out. So, Waiting on that to potentially play out. I think 20-30% ought to do it. Currently 15. Yeah, maybe it goes back and retests $2 again. Let's see. Kahim said, what are your thoughts on Shiba? Let's go take a look at Shiba. So SHIB had bullish div, which pushed into bearish div, which pushed into bullish div, actually, again. The bullish div right here did not play out. There was no conviction bounce off of this level right here. You got to break down below that trend line, so that's why that line wasn't there. Break down, support at 24-ish, bounce, broke below, resistance, resistance. Now it's testing that, broke back above. Looks like it's retesting that at the very moment. I would call it right there, 23, 24. So yeah, SHIB actually looks good for some decent upside at the moment. As long as it stays above 24, then you're probably good to go. This was resistance. You had previous support all back here, support right here, and then it turned into resistance here, here, and right here. It broke through. Retest, continuation. Looking good for some upside. Your next level of resistance is probably going to be right here, and then right... I don't know, right here. And then right there. Points of confluence. Here. 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 All right here. All of this stuff right there and right there. It's sloppy, but it's there. So you want to see it break above all of these levels and continue to the upside. April McDaniel said MOG. I feel like I've looked at this, but it's been a while. MOG, you got some overhead resistance, it looks like. You got a lot of confluence all throughout right here. And then just right here, you broke below resistance, trying to break it again. You got a nice double bottom setup, though. So if you can get a break above this, retest, and continue, you're going to be in a good place. But for now, you're trying to break through that 26th level. 2630. Oh, it looks like it's breaking above it right now. Let me make this a little bit thinner. Yeah. Yep. You could probably even pull this down. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's go look. Greg said, SUI, C, Jasmy, XLM, ZRX, AOS, TIA, Render, OP, Aave, AKT, Helium, Anchor, Ordi, AKL, Arrow, etc. all waiting for takeoff. I like that list. It's not bad. I see your Helium, though, and I raise you WMTX. Bam. World Mobile Token. Multi-chain internet service provider. It's decentralized. They do not use T-Mobile. They have their own network. Originally based on Cardano, now multi-chain. They have all the same, like similar features to Helium, but better. They actually have a node running on SpaceX's, I don't know what it's called, their freaking property. And it's providing internet to SpaceX. And you can get paid for operating a node yourself. It's pretty cool. It's a cool project. I've been watching it closely. I don't know what else to say. It's really neat to watch this thing kind of grow into what it's become today. And the market cap is so minuscule. It's ridiculous how small this market cap is. Currently sitting at 241 million. So, definitely worth checking out, in my opinion. Yeah, MOG looks like it's gonna start to get some upside right now. Bitcoin is just chilling. Total 3 getting a little antsy, getting a little pumpy. Everything else just taking a little breather because yesterday was super duper. Except for SUI. SUI is just kind of slapping everybody at the at Thanksgiving. Look at that, $5.33. That's crazy. SUI is out of control right now. Let's see. Haas Cartwright said Jasmine. Let's go take a look at Jasmine. Greg said WMTX now on the laundry list. Jasmine also right at resistance. Beautiful double bottom on Jasmine. Once you get a break above this level, might retest and continue, might just keep going. Either way, it's looking good. You were in a downtrend, and it broke out of that beautifully too. Broke out, retest, continue. Broke right through that resistance. Jasmine looks really, really good. We watched it chop in this ascending, broadening wedge. Broke bullish, set up this nice trend line. Broke below that, and then set up this nice double bottom. Broke above the descending trend line. April McDaniel is looking for LCX. House Cartwright said, thanks, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by and smashing the like button. All right. LCX. We got all of these points of interest based on previous price action. Bounced beautifully off of 22.52. Had some resistance at 28.18. Currently at support at 25.92, at 26.48 right now. If it can get a break above 28.18, you can make a run for 32. Otherwise, you're trying to break out of this range, either up or down. Hopefully up. But if it breaks down, then your next point of support is 22.52. LCX looks like it's actually looks really good for trades, honestly. Tyler said, I got SUI at 164 average. That's awesome. I don't even know what my average is. I bought it when I started streaming. Dude, it's about to break above that upper trend line. SUI is going crazy right now. What is going on? Is it going to get a rejection or is it going to break through it? Let's go see. What is SUI going to look like if it is the soul killer? $34. 6.57x. Wouldn't that be crazy? Spicy, spicy SUI. Do we gotta move SUI up on our watch list? Put it above DOT. Is that weird? I feel bad for DOT. It's not doing anything though, man. Man, SUI is just going absolutely crazy. Bananas right now. Total 3. Is there like resistance at 1.04 trillion? It's kind of funny. Bitcoin's getting a little laggy. ETH looks decent though. ETH actually looks like it wants to continue. Ocam said, how's your butthole doing? My fart hard? It's doing awfully. Oh, the butthole that I just bought? Did I buy butthole? I don't remember. I did buy butthole. Ooh, butthole's currently up 6.93%. Very nice. Always positive when you accidentally FOMO into butthole. Butthole's doing great. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Tyler said Soul Killer 10 times faster. April McDaniel said XYO. Let's go take a look at XYO for April McDaniel. XYO. So I see an M and I see a potential I could fudge this into a W, which is a continuation pattern from what we've seen. And maybe that's a little fudgy, but it is what it is. You got some clear resistance right here. Points of confluence are right here and right here. Once you break above that, you should be set for some decent upside. Next level of resistance would probably be here-ish, because of this and this. Maybe even before that, right here, because of this. Previous support, now turned resistance. So yeah, looking for a break above 22, and then break above 24.9, probably 25, and then a break above 30. And you'll be good to go. Tyler said, yes, F dot. Greg said, if you're thinking about an entry on Jasmine, wait for the 4-hour long MACD and ESP on the RSI are running hot and needs to cool off. Philly said, JJ, what marked the end of the last bull run? Was it the Luna crash? So if you think about it, the end of the last bull run was Luna crash, FTX, which Sol was just starting to take off, and then FTX, because they manipulated Sol, got in trouble. And everyone was like, oh, they're going to sell all of their Sol. I don't know if they ended up doing it back then, but the news made people bearish enough to sell theirs. So you had Luna collapse an entire ecosystem. FTX collapse an entire exchange, the largest at the time global exchange on the planet, collapse. And then Celsius, and then BlockFi. All these exchanges, everyone, basically what marked the top was people over leveraged. Voyager collapse, that was another big one. All these gigantic global exchanges, brokers, they had everyone's money, and then they were like, oopsie, bye. And they all disappeared. And everybody's money was stuck in limbo. So then everyone was talking about, oh my God, I got scammed on my cryptocurrency exchange. All my money's gone. And then everyone was like, I'm not going to touch that stuff. No more new money was coming in. All the old money was like, what are we going to do now? And everybody just sat and waited for 3 years. And now here we are. Greg said, Philly, throw the FTX wrench too. Yeah, we got so you had Luna, FTX, Voyager, Celsius, BlockFi. Everybody. Tyler said, what happens if it breaks above trend? Super pump? For SUI, that would be my guess. It's already up 7.2%. It has not been able to have a solid break above that. Let me show you, Tyler. Last time we broke above the upper trend line was back here. You had your upper trend line right here. Or that was just the top. That was what marked the top. We broke above high, and then it just exploded. And that was an ascending broadening wedge. This currently is just an ascending triangle. So we broke above our previous high already. That was right here. Broke above that hard. We might maybe get a retest. I don't know, though. It doesn't look like it wants to retest at all. I know I drew this on here. I don't know if I was expecting it to happen this fast. And I had mentioned that it would be sick if SUI broke back above this line and just went crazy. And that's exactly what's playing out. I'm going to take credit for it. But I'm definitely surprised. This is awesome. If it breaks above this, I would love to see it retest and just go nuts. But it might not retest because it didn't retest here either. It like, what did it even do? It like broke above maybe this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like we had a resistance line here. I can't even like fudge this good. Hang on. Yeah, broke above here, retest, bam. That's like all it needed. That's impressive. Giovanni said, what do we think about Ando? I see a big inverse head and shoulders right here on the 4 hour. Looks good. Target. I'm not sure how I feel about inverse head and shoulders, but target's 168. It might have played out already. You got a support level at 145, which it looks like it obeyed pretty well. A little fake out to the downside. Some continuation to the upside. Maybe have some resistance here. And then here. I don't know. It's choppy. It's choppy. But it looks good. It does look good. You got your M. Maybe a W. I don't know. This one's a little bit different because you had that violent spike down and then it went down further. Where it's like chop. Whereas everything else kind of did one of these. This thing went down. All right. Greg said, oh yeah, then Genesis and Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank. The off-ramps busted. Yep. Giovanni said, what do we think about Ando? And then Greg said, by the way, FTX is an acronym for F them all. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't like a setup from Operation Choke Point. And especially if he had 2 meetings with Gary Gensler. And Gary was like, yeah, you're good. You're good. You go scam those kids. It does not surprise me at all. Oh, man. Yeah, Pinlink's getting a little pullback. Butthole. Dude, Butthole is ripping. Look at Butthole go. Honda's getting a little pullback. Fart hard. This thing might be dead. It's sad, but it's looks pretty dead. You know what still blows my mind is there's still people randomly coming out saying like, oh, FTX might relaunch. And it blows my mind. I'm like, who would ever get involved with that? Os Cartwright said, can't wait till Gary's gone. Dude, I'm so stoked for Gary to get the boot. I can't wait. He's resigning or whatever bullshit he told himself. Greg said, here's a zinger. GG was mentored at MIT's finance school by Glenn Ellison, Caroline's father. Yeah. They're all like best friends. Billy said, I think we really only have one last cycle for comparison, so there's going to be some black swan event that causes the bull cycle's end. I don't know. I don't even know. I kind of am of the concept that the bull cycle is going to be completely different from this point forward. I think we're entering the last bull cycle, and then from here everything's going to like plateau and chill. And like move like the rest of the money markets, like slowly up. I could be way wrong, but crypto markets volatility is what makes it attractive. For me, at least, I like that it crashes and then I can buy really low and then make a bunch of money in like 4 years. If that doesn't happen anymore, that's going to be more like the stock market. And they're making it more and more like the stock market with all the ETFs and stuff. It's definitely interesting. Let me go to symbol, 12 hour. Yep. 98, 816. Yep. And then 98, 957. Yep. 97, 616. And then 96, 981. Yep. Haas Cartwright said, if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been in crypto? I've been in crypto since 2021. Maybe 2020? It was like right around the time of the virus that I got in. We got our stimmies. And I had a bunch of free money, you know? And I was like, I'm going to invest it. And then the whole GameStop thing happened. And I was like, whoa. And I looked at that and I was like, that's not going any higher. But what else is there? And everyone was talking about cryptocurrency. And I was like, okay, let me look into this crypto thing. And then I discovered, are you ready for this? Then I discovered Litecoin. And I was like, whoa. And I bought a bunch of Litecoin on PayPal. And then I was refreshing my PayPal all day at work. And it was like going up like $50. And I was like, holy crap. This is money. And then I got way too deep into it. And I'm streaming about it 2-3 years later. That 2017. Yeah, dude, 2017 seems to be like the best time to have gotten into it. Because if you look at this chart, that was when Bitcoin was like real cheap. $2017, there you go. $20,000 Bitcoin, and then it went all the way down to $3,000. That would have been so sick. And now it's 100K. It's literally, it's all about time, man. Time, patience, conviction, psychology. There's a lot to it, but it's more than just like money markets, you know. It's pretty sick. Greg said, just remembered why Bitcoin was created in the first place, to circumvent government, fiat, central banks, and market control. Haas said, it was Ethereum for me. And then Philly said, but nobody uses crypto yet. It's traded only. Exactly. Well, that's not true. We just read that article that like $19 trillion was settled on the Bitcoin blockchain in 2024. So it is used as a means of exchange. So to say no one uses it is technically incorrect, because the means of exchange is still use. So let's see, we got 13 people watching. I don't think I'm gonna do the daily close today, guys, because I gotta get ready for my 14-hour drive to Georgia. And I gotta be up by 5 a.m. So I got 11 hours to go. So I'm probably gonna call it. I appreciate you guys for joining. Smash the like button on your way out. Tomorrow I will be in a completely different place. I'm not gonna bring my background or anything. I'm just bringing my computer, one screen, my webcam, my mic, my ring light. So there's probably gonna be a bed behind me or something. So, and it's probably gonna be way later. I'm probably gonna miss the daily close tomorrow as well. But anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Smash the like button on your way out. Share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night and happy Saturday.